story is from 10 years ago. I took a road trip to Penn State University, the main campus. I think it's like, what, 4 hours away or so? I was visiting my girlfriend for the weekend, the girlfriend who would eventually break up with me with the reasoning, I've seen what else is out there, but that's fine. I didn't know about that yet, so this is, the story that happens before that. So I'm on like a high, I love this girl, it's great. So on my way home, I'm driving by myself, and it's like a 4-hour drive, and I'm just happy, I'm just happy, and I start praying, thanking God for this girl. I'm like, wow, this is awesome. And then I just kind of start just like talking to God, And then I had this idea. I'm like, what if I pray, what if I just say, God, why don't you just like appear to me, like right here, there's a seat, you can just hang out, like actually, like physically appear in the car. And I'm just kind of having fun with this, like, come on, let's just hang out. And then I start like freaking out, because, I'm just, I believe in prayer. I'm like, this could actually happen. Jesus, like I was praying to Jesus, I'm like, he could actually show up. And then I stop praying. I'm like, I don't know if I want to go on. But then, I muster up the courage. After a minute, all right, I start praying again, scared out of my mind, like, oh my gosh, he might actually show up. Then I realize I'm low on gas. I didn't realize you guys were behind me, okay. I'm low on gas, so I pull over. I start getting some gas, and this was back in the day where there was no pay at the pump. So I had to walk to the thing. That gives you a sense of how old I am. You had to walk to the counter, like the actual store, and then I'm thinking, okay, this is perfect, right? You guys follow me? Well, if Jesus is going to appear to me, he's not going to do it like right there in the car and just like poof and like freak me out. He's going to do it when I'm like away from the car, and when I come back, he's just kind of going to be there, right? So I'm like, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen now. So I get even more scared, a little bit excited. I'm still paying at the register, and I start walking back to the car. It's dark out, I can't see much. The car is dark, and I look inside, and nothing. So it's very sad. So I'm kind of dejected. I get in the car, start driving home. And then I realize my luggage, like my big duffel bag, is actually sitting right on the passenger seat there. So I'm thinking, like, I'm such an idiot. What is he gonna sit on the duffel bag? Or, like, maybe he'll go in the back seat? Like, what do I think, I'm Jesus' chauffeur or something? I mean, come on. So I'm like, well, I gotta move the duffel bag. I mean, have you guys ever, how much time, oh, I don't know if I can ask that, but any Dirty Dancing movie fans here? Okay, on the count of 3, I want you guys to give me the most famous line from that movie, and you all know it. I know you know it. So 1, 2, 3, go. Yes, nobody puts baby in a corner, and nobody puts Jesus in the back seat. So like, as I'm driving, it's dark out, it's late, I reach over, I start putting the bag towards the back seat, and this next thing that happened is 100% true. I'm not making up one word of this whole story. But as I'm putting the duffel bag back, light fills the entire car, right? So, and my heart at this point, even now as I'm talking to you guys, it's racing. But my heart at that point was just like, oh my gosh, Jesus is appearing to me. Or I had hit the overhead dome light with my bag. Thank you.